Yo! What's up, everybody? I am the Joker, baby. And I'm here to talk about pirates, but also One Piece. What's up, everybody? Oh, how's everyone doing out there today on this fine Wednesday evening? Starting a little late because I was doing other things, and I did actually remember on my own like a big boy. But not till maybe like 20 minutes ago, something like that. But I'm delighted to be back, everyone, because it's time to talk about more SBS stuff, and hell, I don't know, maybe we'll touch on some other subjects as they come up, because there's a lot going on in One Piece stuff right now. I mean, I think it's safe to say right now may be the most contentious and fear-inducing moment in One Piece in history, with perhaps the exception of the Fishman Island and the Dawn of Prophecy piece. You know, that's possible. That's possible. Psycho Streamer actually remembers to stream. I'm the Joker, baby. That's me right there. I know. I actually remember too. Yes, this is good. Although I was thinking maybe I don't actually need to stick to Wednesdays. Maybe like making it Fridays actually would be better. Would be, I guess, fine with me. It doesn't really matter either way. Wednesdays are annoying. They're like in the middle of the week. I'm doing other stuff, you know. I forget. I know. I apologize for interrupting your Elden Ring. You can definitely keep playing that while I'm doing this, you know. Yo ho ho, he took a bite of Destiny. Destiny, no me. That's what he did. Imagine that. Well, nothing's confirmed yet. And I'll say, you know, let's switch on over, right? Let's switch on over to our chapter thing. I think I've got it ready to go here. Yeah. And frickin', what are we talking about? I watched a couple of, well, I guess just actually the one Morge video. The more I see of Morge, the more I think this guy's got his head screwed on right. He's got some takes on One Piece and what's going on that are, I mean, look, I'm begging, I'm scraping at the bottom of the barrel. As long as you are not an unbelievable One Piece simp who thinks that Oda can do no wrong, that like everything he does is actually good, and you know is just not engaging their critical thinking whatsoever. To consider, like, does this theme contradict, you know, what literally why you liked One Piece up to this point, you know? Oh yeah, that, where do I have that one? That Morge guy?
And there's a guy that's a little bit base.
I heard him saying,
1776 will commence again.
and also,
I will eat your ass.
you know? I think I'm the most sober One Piece fan, personally. That's what I think. Because even Morge in that video I watched of his about like if Luffy is the is a direct reincarnation of Joy Boy, it's still left open. I mean, you know, he wasn't wrong. I just thought there was a little bit of more positivity. We needed some more doom and gloom. We really needed some doom, some shut up, bitch, Oda. You know, just a little more doomer pill. It was a little too, oh, it's gonna be fine, don't worry about it, guys. Only in this one specific scenario is One Piece fucked forever. Whereas here on Talking Pirates, I, Nate, the best guy ever, can extrapolate for hours about all the myriad ways Oda could, in fact, be currently ruining One Piece, you know? I think you are in your own way drunk on your own skepticism. Maybe. Roger said that this was the best One Piece chapter or one of the best. Why? I assume you mean Roger's base. See, why do people say that? Why? I bet he said that the last best chapter was the fucking big number. Oh God, big number chapter. Oh, everyone's bounty's so big. You know, I don't know. Top five. I mean, I'm thinking about that. I saw people excited about it. Why? You know, it is good. It was good and cool that Luffy is facing a serious threat, that he was like beat down by a Yonko, and yeah, no, like everything about the chapter was quite good. I mean, I talked about how much I loved that, you know, that little fucking moment with the CP0 guy. However, the chapter left a bad taste in your mouth. I mean, it just creates a lot of fears about what Oda might do with this. We'll see how he does. I still have a lot of faith in the guy, but still. And at a bare minimum, Luffy's getting some super special fruit stuff is definitely happening. We'll see what that means. What was I going to say? Oh, but when you talk about that chapter being like top 5, I mean, it calls your ability to separate actual critique from your like, talk about being drunk on hype, your hype delusion, and your current equals good and exciting. Like, in what world? In what world was the chapter that we just read at all comparable to, like, in the same fucking league as, just for the instance that stands out to my mind, the ringing of the bell at the end of Skypiea? In what world is this chapter that just happened, with all the issues that it could, I know we can't say it definitely, like, we gotta wait until, see how it resolves a little bit. It's a deliberate cliffhanger. But Oda's had some bad fucking instincts with cliffhangers lately. Remember when the Sunny blew up at the end of Whole Cake Island? Oh my god, guys, Big Mom and her gang totally blew up the Sunny and everyone died. Right. It was just a cheap misdirect, you know, and it sucked. It was not cool. There were better ways to handle that situation. But whatever, I guess it introduced a little tension, but I don't know. Like, he introduced that and then it gets resolved instantly. It was real embarrassing. Not cool. Here he goes with the bell again. Bro, you know the bell is good. Yeah, how is this comparable to He Laughed? Well, he Laughed is good. The thing about He Laughed with Roger, it was a great moment. I really like what the anime did with it, actually. Oh, dude, in the anime playing, I think it was like the first ending. Oh my god, it plays, what's that song? I gotta find it real quick. The anime did a really good job of the He Laughed scene. Hang on. One Piece anime first ED. I just gotta play it for a second. Yep, this is it. Oh, when this shit kicked in. Oh god. Oh god, I can't do it. I can't even play it. Maybe I can play it really quietly. Holy shit, when it played that shit while Roger and the crew walked out. Oh god, the memories. It was too good. Oh, my heart can't take it. Okay, so right, that was good, but the thing is, it is a mystery, and we don't yet know what it is. Like, as opposed to the ringing of the bell, the seeing Luffy's shadow. I mean, that is the answer to a mystery, which is why I love it. Which is why it is not a lie. It is not like set up for something that may or may not pay off. It is the payoff, and it was the best payoff of all time. You know, or what else? I think Artur might be right this time, and he laughed because Binks knows Bink Sake explains everything. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know about that. Scopper won't even matter. Scopper's gonna come back. Scopper Gaban bros. We will have our day. Dual wielding axes will rule One Piece. It will be the new meta. Hockey will go out the window. Axes will be the new thing that everybody does and makes all other power sets obsolete. Don't care. Berserker Gaban is gonna go sicko mode. And if anyone's the Joker, it's Scopper Gaban. He kind of looks a lot like Doflamingo. I think they might be the same guy. Now that being said, I don't think that the laugh. I think that Oda knows what he's doing with the laugh. If I had to bet, I think it's gonna be okay. The Gabin gang, yeah, boy. Zoro Four Sword is X up his ass. Star Scourge Gaban, yeah, that's. You guys been playing Elden Ring? It's pretty good. Okay, I was gonna make a point there. Oh, right, like this, like top 5. Oh yeah, you guys were saying, Luffy, save me. When after this whole big arc, all of Water 7, we're like, what is going on with Robin? Is it possible she's a traitor, that we like won't care about her at all? Or that she didn't care about us this whole time, that she's been using us? Because that was her whole thing. She pretended not to care. When finally at the end, her fucking shell breaks and she lets them in. And she allows herself to dream for the first time since she was 8 years old and had everything taken from her. And she asked them to save her, and she cracks. She's like crying like a baby. Oh my god. I mean, yeah. It was like the best thing ever. It was like the best thing that ever happened. Oh Lord, it was incredible. It's everything you want to see in a story. Enies Lobby is the empire of One Piece. The empire meaning empire of what? I assume you're making a comparison to another story. Do you mean Empire Strikes Back? Obviously, of course. Sure. That seems fair. Like the best technically executed. I like Jinbei. Get the fuck out of here! That's a 1,000 bonk cents for that shit. Yeah, best chapter was when was one of the 10 chapter fake outs when Jinbei may or may not have joined the crew. I know he's baiting. I don't care. I want to scream about how much I hate fucking Jinbei. Fuck that guy. Get out of my crew. You're an ally at best. Okay, anyway. I think the laugh is Raftel has something sending you off on another adventure, and he's laughing because of the irony that this was supposed to be Roger's last to find it. Maybe. Can't wait for Yamato to beg Luffy to save her from Kaido's Megadeth headlock. Jinbei is not a bad character, but he got overhyped and overplayed his role for how interesting he is. That is my point. That's all I'm saying. Fishman karate over hacky? I'll take that any day. I agree. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? Let's start reading. Jinbei transfusion. All right, the Jinbei transfusion, I agree, was good. It's just that I think that should have been like the end of Jinbei's big, like, of course he was going to show up during Fishman Island, obviously. I think that should have been the climax of his like major role in the story. And honestly, unironically, what has he done since then? Excuse me, I'm drinking a carbonated fucking seltzer, whatever. Him leaving Big Mom's crew was kind of cool, I guess. Whoa, all right, no, I'm sorry. I forgot about when Jinbei steered the ship. Do you remember? Yodo Gima gets it when he steered the fucking ship so good. When he fucking avoided waves. That has not been a problem for the crew for 1,000 years of surfing the goddamn ocean. When he did it, it was so good. I loved that. He sure can. All right, he did punch a ship. He punched Big Mom. Great. He was there for the Who's Who's exposition dump. Right. That was clearly something only Jinbei could have done, and no other character could have had that. Literally just put fucking Frankie in there instead. It's fine. Also combine Who's Who with another character, so there's just less fighting of other guys. I don't know. Also, cut the Flying Six and just make the fights with the All-Stars better. Make Jack an actual character, not a literal joke. You know, do that. He's old and fat, so he's cool. We can all relate, can't we, boys? When Robin called him boss, that was unacceptable. That was not acceptable. Okay, all right. So what we're actually doing today is we're reading SBS's, of course. We're getting caught up. No, we haven't crooned yet. Don't worry, Dr. Keck, MD. You sound like a little bit of you sound like
There's a guy that's a little bit base.
There you go. But have Jack be Ulti instead. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I liked some of the guys, but it's just like when you add too many characters and you don't have enough time to spend on each of them, I don't know, it becomes a little thin. Whatever. Excuse me. Right. So let's talk about SBSs. That's what we're here to do. And maybe we can get through more of two. I think last time it took us, it was like a short last episode 1. And we only covered 2. I bet we can go a little bit faster this time, but we'll see. So we're starting here with volume 92. Excuse me. Oh, God. Drinking seltzer was a bad choice. I can't stop belching. I should have gotten my lemonade. Shit. Right. Okay, what's going on? This is the one where Komurasaki's introduced. I guess Luffy's in jail with Kid. Based Captain Mid. Useless Captain Mid. Le Funny Face Meme. This is one of my least favorite covers of all time. It's just total shit. It's like it references a couple of moments and is artistically bankrupt. You know what I really like? I really love that one cover during Skypiea. Hey, I'm a Skypiea guy. What can I say? Where maybe I can find it real quick. Now it's gonna take too long to find. It's the one where they are reading the story. It's like they're all sitting around reading a book, and I think what's his name? Oh, God. Calgara and, what's his name? Mont Blanc Norland. Or, yeah, Mont Blanc Cricket is the new one. Mont Blanc Moreland. They're like sitting around reading the book, and we see those two in the background. I really like that one. There's a lot of great ones. This one is just funny Reddit post reaction face. Great. Haha, they're having a funny meme. Oh, upvote. Please upvote me. And also Oda again with his just you're just bad at hair choices, Oda. I don't give a shit. I don't want to hear any defense of this shit. Fucking blue hair for your fucking Yamato Damashi or whatever the fuck it's called. What? Awful. Absolutely hideous. Pink for Otoko? No. Bad. Very, very ugly. Don't do it, Oda. But he's just going to keep doing it. What can you do? All right, moving on. Oh, right. Okay, so this is the whatever. Let's just see what Oda did here. Now see right here. He does the inside cover thing. I don't know why. These have been taking like a million years to load. Is it going to? Is it going to load? Oh, I think it is. All right, that's not what I clicked on. I don't know why. The wikis are like this shit, man. Okay, here we go. I would have massively preferred this cover. This is much better. Oda, just do this instead. You got the two cursed swords, I can't remember their names, but you know, the cursed one. Luffy got one as well. Sendai, something? I don't know. And whatever. Kind of looked dumb, but whatever, it's fine. And Epic Bird. Haha, love that. All right. Oh, and this is like Oda's drawing of himself. Oda always includes like, you know, the meme image of himself in every volume. We have 48 brown and 100 gray colors. We have many brown and gray related colors in Japan. This is because our ancestors created various colors despite the Edo shogunate prohibiting the general public from wearing flashy kimonos. Fascinating. I believe they want to be fashionable with more colors. I'll draw the one arc with flashy colors. I'm looking forward to how the anime will handle it. Oh, that's cool. The Nidai, whatever the fuck. Yeah, cool. All right. Okay, moving on. So that's the cover of the thing. Let's go to what Oda has to say to defend himself and his piece of shit manga. Here we go. All right. Gonna be a lot of reading here, but I'm sure we'll get into interesting shit. Yeah, can we get some awakened Zoans in the chat? All right, everyone in the chat, press A to awaken your devil fruit. I'm about to awaken my my Yeru no Mi. Here I go. It's happening. Thank you. Yes, awaken, my brethren. Thank you. Got him. Press F to fart, please. To awaken your fart, devil fruit. Nate's color opinion immediately blown the fuck out by Oda. Oda's got shit taste when it comes to colors. Look, it's just true. Unironically, yes. Thank you, everyone.
There's a guy that's a little bit base.
All right. Now press F to sniff. All right, moving on. The radio show. Wait, Oda started it. Well, I guess Oda, because it's always the thing with the SBS is that like someone else quote unquote starts the SBS, but I guess he can speak first. Indeed, quite pungent, my dear. So Oda spoke first, but he didn't formally start it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Radio show coming from Tokyo, request by Oda Ichiro-kun. The upcoming song, the SBS, is about to begin. Okay, so some sort of radio meme, very epic. I wish Katakuri didn't have purple hair. Katakuri's hair isn't exactly purple. It's like a magenta. And he is gorgeous and beautiful, and I will not have slander of him. Oh, you know what? I guess you're right. It's like a little bit of a magenta purple, I guess. No, he's perfect. I mean, because Katakuri, excuse me, will go down in the annals of history as the best designed character of all time because he's so beautiful, and I wanna kiss him, I wanna smooch him, I wanna cuddle him, I wanna eat his donut, you know, his ponut, his donut, whatever you got. But his color, like, he's still a member of the Big Mom Pirates, and his like bright color scheme matches their aesthetic. He commits to the family aesthetic, and you gotta respect him for that. When Katakuri's hair was revealed to not be black, people threw a fit. I get that, but I think now that and I probably felt the same way, but once I got used to it, I like how it looks. Because like he's got this pink tattoo, which like it's like black in the manga. I'm pretty sure, isn't it drawn black? Yeah, which I thought looked really cool. But I also think it looks good in pink. Just the pink and black design is a very, very good looking combination. Okay, anyway. Oh, and by the way, people, go and subscribe to I'll paste the link right now. Go subscribe, you motherfuckers, to the Talking Pirates YouTube channel. I need to get a goddamn 1,000 subscribers so I can make any money whatsoever. All right, so I'm posting the link. Now, here's your homework for the day. Go there right now and subscribe to it. Go to that link, subscribe to the goddamn channel, you worthless meat puppets. Or you donut eaters, you carbohydrate consumers. There you go. All right, let's see here. You did already? Well, do it again. Make an alt account. Subscribe on all your alt accounts. You know you got them. There you go. Help me make any money by doing zero work. All right, moving on. So what's going on? Might be too quick to ask, but why have you been using the sound effects Beben and Ben in Wano so far? As opposed to Don't. I will unsub and sub. Thank you. That's what the algorithm loves. It loves to see that. Carbs are not probably like 100% poison, but the amount we consume them in is effectively poison. And sugar is just basically poison. You can definitely get by with zero sugar. I mean, I still eat it, here and there because I'm not 100% committed, but it's good. It's bad for you, but it tastes real good. Kid-in-Law versus Big Mom was insanely, incredibly based. I need to read it again, but I pretty much liked everything about it. Yeah, that's my take again. Except, of course, fucking Law pulling out more powers out of his ass. And I'm not talking about the Kroom. The Kroom is fine. I'm talking about the room, that one, Although I will say, like when exactly did Law develop Devil Fruit Awakening? Because that probably would have been a very useful thing to do, as Doflamingo was literally tearing his arm from his body. That probably would have been a very useful ability to use in order to win that fight and not die. Like, okay, he did the body swap thing, so he didn't get shot like 1,000 times. He only got shot like twice and got his fucking arm ripped off. Jesus Christ. He should have fucking died. So, whatever, man. Like this awakening stuff, Oda's just throwing it in whatever he needs it to. Okay, whatever, fine. It is what it is. But unlike Luffy learning this awakening, this hockey stuff, the Devil Fruit Awakening has just come out of nowhere. Especially with maybe with Luffy, we'll learn the rules as he does it. But I mean, with Law specifically, Kid, who knows? Kid's got his own thing. He's been away for a million years. I'm talking about Law specifically. All right. Anyway, so Oda's talking about Ben because that's the sound of the biwa, the Japanese lute, which I believe is what you guys play Sekiro. What's her name? Orin of the Rain or whatever it is. That the girl with the bucket hat, the ghost you fight once you get past that one sneaky village. Excuse me. Kid-in-Law versus Big Mom, greater than. Robin versus Big Maria, right? Good old Big Maria. Luffy versus Kaido, Queen versus Sanji, Zoro versus King, the rest. I'll have to think about that more. The one who was waiting for Lord Sakuza, yes. I always thought that arc ended a little bit unsatisfyingly. Whatever, it was fine. Okay, moving on. I've been drawing a shamisen being played instead. Oh. Are those not the same thing? Shit. I, a true-blooded Japanese man, should really know the difference. Pure blood such as myself. With my pedigree should know. So when we get to the scene in the anime, I hope they can put in good production with the sound mixing team. I'm counting on you, Toei Animation. If there's one company I have faith in, it's Toei Animation. All right. I have a question, Odachi. The women you draw almost always have a large bust? What?
And there's a guy that's a little bit base.
I'll say. Chopper versus coronavirus. Yeah, that was the best one for sure. I'm curious, is it really okay, even if Japanese women don't have big busts? Nope, it's definitely not okay. It is unacceptable. Wait, Chi-chan, that sounds like the Chan, that's a girl. So is she asking if it's acceptable that Oda draws that, despite the fact that Japanese women typically don't have large breasts, or are they saying, wait. When they're in Wano, they all wear kimonos, and I've noticed that their busts get hidden away. I'm curious, is it really okay even if Japanese... I'm kind of confused as to what this question is asking about, but perhaps Odachi will clarify for us. Before, when I didn't know much about kimonos, I drew chests with their normal emphasis. However, I recently got a lot of letters from fans who were kimono pros telling me women with large busts would purposefully find ways to hide them to emphasize the beauty of their silhouette. Slack jaw slippy, thanks, buddy. I will eat your ass. There you go. I didn't have the right one. There you go. Thanks, dude. Wait, that was gifted by a true sage. Okay, well, for that, we'll play the proper.
Easy money.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, so whatever. They're into the silhouette. Okay, that's cool. So they're teaching Oda tips on how to do this. In the end, the way anybody wears their clothes is up to them, but I was convinced that the beauty of kimono lies in the silhouette or body line. So that's what I've been emphasizing in my drawing. If they took them off, it would be incredible. All right. So, okay, that's interesting. Maybe then it'd be fun to, like, look back at the drawing of characters in kimonos from, like, the beginning of Wano. The beginning of Wano versus where it is now, and see if there's any kind of visible change. I don't know. Because, like, Nami was wearing those, like, really skimpy, like, really short, but they, like, technically are still kimonos, I think. They just are, like, a super short skirt, basically, which I think Robin is wearing right now. I don't know if that would count, because that's, like, a more revealing outfit. I don't know. Anyway, I don't care. All right, question. The building that appeared in Wano, it has everything from roundness, distortion, to a feeling of commitment, degozaru. But is that thing above the sumo roof a hanging roof? Is that a roof floating? Oh, yeah. Do you guys remember that? I remember people talking about that. Yes, you can both hate Coomers and people who overly protest Coomerism. What do you call them? You call them, God damn it. There's a word for it. Prudes. Although, you know, prudishness has its place, as does Coomerism at times, you know. Croomers, that's the one. There's a time and place for each, you know. As the Buddha said, all in its proper measure, you know. I actually remember this exact debacle from 2018 when you thought it was Kinshiki. Wait, Pruders. Kinshiki. Golden Lion Man? I thought this exact debacle... Wait, when I thought what was Kinshiki? I call him Golden Lion usually. I can't remember all these fucking names. Then I guess that'd be like calling Akainu Red Dog, which you could do. Oh, the floating roof thing. Oh, yeah. Now, did I really... I don't think I said... I theorized... Oh, okay, I mean, I'm sure I didn't think that was like a very likely scenario that it was going to be Kinshiki, but he does look like a kimono-type man. In fact, you know what? I think the arguments are coming back to me. He does wear, like, Japanese-style clothes. Charlotte Dogtooth, you know, Dogstorm is still with us. Love him. What's the cat one's name? I don't know. All right, moving on. This isn't important. But yes, there's like a floating roof over the wrestling ring when Luffy's doing sumo at the beginning. Cat Viper. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. No, it's a kite. It's a kite. Okay. In order to show the performance inside the ring, the roof usually hangs from the ceiling, but since sumo is performed outside, the roof flies up instead. It looks heavy, but it's actually very light. To explain that it was a kite would have taken too much time in the story, so if you want, you can think of it as a balloon instead. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Viz does still say Dogstorm and Cat Viper. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they do. Embarrassing. But by the way, I'm trying to think of all the ways that that they're total fuck-ups in the official translation. If anybody has any good suggestions for that, I would love to hear them. Because obviously, look, the Alpha and Omega key one is this one. The continued usage of the name Zolo is completely unforgivable. Oh, Lord. All right. So feel free to shout any suggestions out if you remember any of those. Animal Kingdom Pirates. Animal Kingdom Pirates. That's true. That's true. Let me see. I gotta write some of these down. These are funny. Although, you know, I've had an issue with, like, even the more, like, quote-unquote accurate translation calls them, they're like it's Kaido of the 100 Beasts. And they're like the 100 Beasts pirates. What's up with that? What's up with that? I don't know. Yeah, it's supposed to be shoot with an L for old what's his face? Caesar. I have early physical One Piece volumes where Zoro isn't called Zolo, and I will always treasure them dearly. That's lovely. Okay, here we go. When Luffy defeated Yokozuna, right, during the sumo, there was a flag that read Fierce Boulder Axe Gate. Okay, back in Volume 1, there was a character named Axe Hand Morgan. Indeed. Could it be that Morgan was originally from Wano? Okay, so it's indeed related to Morgan. It was a joke by the background artist of this scene. It was revealing Oda is a hack and doesn't do every single thing himself. Oh, that's embarrassing. Die, kill yourself, Oda. Can't wait for Viz to be dropped so I can buy the manga. That'll be fun. Name needs to be updated. Got that name when he only had 100 crew, lol. Well, I mean, but he's sticking with it, you know? It is what it is. Like, is Zolo still the pirate hunter Zolo? Or is he Rora Noa Zoro? The fucking green sword or some shit. I don't know. He's still called the pirate hunter. All right. So there's some signs and embellishments. So they just put some words here to reference Morgan. Although, what exactly is the connection here? Axe gate, axe hand. Oh, okay, whatever. There's some kanji connections. That's fine. Oh yeah, now it's Minority Hunter Zoro. That's right. Yeah, the Zolo stuff, I don't know. Does it originate from the fact that they felt that for 4Kids, they should not use the name Zorro because that's, you know, like the Spanish swashbuckler or whatever? I don't know. Thanks, 4Kids. Okay. Whatever. There's background stuff. Cool. I am too dumb to get this stuff. Hail C3. Okay. All right. There's a bunch of cool stuff. If I could read kanji well, that'd be fun. I have not finished Dr. Stone. I know it's over. I got to go read that. I gotta do that sometime. All right. So Find the Difference panel was released somewhere before, but the readers found one of the differences. Here, Oda answered all 9 differences in 2 panels. Oh, okay. This is like a spot the difference type thing going on here. Hey, look, it's Zolo in his his name's Zolo, and he's looking like a samurai in Skypiea when he's wearing his goggles for the Skypiea time. That was fun. All right, so whatever. There's some difference of stuff. Okay, cool. How fun. Okay, here we go. Hello, Oda. My first time contributing to an SBS. Zoro is in possession of the 3-sword Wado Ichimonji, Sandai Kitetsu, and Shusui. If the power of these 3 took the form of people, what would they look like? In other words, can you do a personification of them? So there's Wado, there's Sandai Kitetsu, and there's Shusui. Now, okay, can we make this any bigger? So that's Wado, that's the curse one, and that's what's the other one called? I can't remember. Shusui, right. Bruh, look at these dudes. I know, they're looking busted as hell. Now, here's what I'm wondering. Did this literally inspire Oda to get into, like, Spirit of Sword stuff? Did this question do that? I don't know. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. But, I mean, of course, many people have noticed. I don't know. I should be able to pull it up. Hang on. Let me pull it up. Wado Ichimonji One Piece was made by this one dude. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, yeah, I got it right here. Okay, make this visible. Bam. All right, there's the guy. There's the old man from Zolo's village. It's did. This guy, Kozaburo, he did say that curses are fake news and cringe. Which I don't know. I can't even stomach the will to have an opinion about that. Right. So, right. Sorry. The point being, this guy looks just like Wado Ichimonji. They got the same unibrow, same kind of lips going on, or at least very similar. Same kind of nose. They look the same. Ruins your king fight. I mean, look, hockey's to blame for that. Really, it just became a hockey fest when Oda had all the pieces right there. Look, all I want. There is only one additional thing that I wanted out of that king. Actually, 2, because that fight goes inexplicably from Zoro being massively physically overpowered by King to suddenly weaker and able to defeat him. Because the beginning of that fight, King, like, pushes Zoro back with, like, relative ease, and then all of a sudden he can't do that anymore. What the fuck changed? All that comes up is that, like, Zoro hockey stuff, maybe? Boring. He got in touch with his sword? What does that even mean? I don't even know. And, of course, the big thing is Oda, he goes out of his way. He sets up this. There's something going on. He's invincible. What's going on with this? there's something to do with this flame. And he figures it out off screen. Off screen, he figures it out. All I want is like 1, maybe 2 chapters of him figuring that out on screen. Zoro was dodging instead of going Unga. You're just wrong. And I mean, I'm thinking of the one moment where Zoro was like physically thrown by King early on when they clashed. I remember that happened. You're just wrong. And like Zoro is super duper strong. You shouldn't be able to do that to Zoro unless you are more strong. So yeah, and it's not like King. I mean, King is bigger, but not like that much bigger. I don't know. It just was not ideal. All right. I'm glad we can all agree the King fight needed some work. Okay, so moving on. Back on Zoe, when Momonosuke mentioned that he met Roger, I thought that for some reason this was an adult that became a child and was using his position as a child to get spoiled by Nami-san and Robin. Ah, yes, when he was cuddling up with her and stuff. Now that we know Momonosuke is someone who leaped through time, whose actual age is still 8, doesn't that mean he's a normal perverted kid? Indeed. You were a pervert when you were an 8. All young boys are perverted. Oda?
There's a guy that's a little bit base.
Quite pungent, Robin-chan. Thank you. Embarrassing. All right, moving on. Momonosuke, someone else. Okay, all right. So think about it. I guess this just raised the one question of Oda definitely he tweaked some things about the backstory of the samurai as they went. I mean, I can't prove this. I happen to think that Oda planned for Kinemon to be actually looking for his son, and then he changed the idea a little bit later on for to like make it about that Momonosuke was secretly the son of the shogun or whatever. Hey man, that's not a problem. I don't even really care one way or another, but it just makes me wonder if maybe something changed with Momonosuke's backstory. Honestly, I don't think so. And I don't know. Like the fact that Oda chose to answer this question, maybe that means he like wanted to respond to it or something. Whatever. I don't know. Like I enjoy analyzing and thinking about and looking for stuff like that, but I don't know. Anyway, wholesome question time. I figured out why men want to become Nami's slave. It's because she has 2 huge kibi dongos from Sanadachi. Go home, gamer girl, is what Oda responds emphatically. Very impressive. Okay. In chapter 909, the carpenter boss that appeared in Wano was the same one introduced in the volume 7 SBS. Minatomo Ma-san. Yes, I remember that. So that guy was... Okay, well, I guess this actually doesn't make sense. If a guy from Wano shouldn't be leaving and going, okay, like, I don't really care. It's a joke. It's fine. He's a background character. Like, oh, what if Panda Man shows up? That wouldn't make sense. People can't just get in and out of Wano that easy. Okay, all right. It doesn't matter. But this background character was fixing the broken door in a bar in Fuchsia Village. I think he's the guy that Frankie was working for. Yeah, he was introduced as carpenter. He ended up in the New World in the closed border country of Wano. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'll give Oda some credit. He's actually giving like a lore explanation for how this happened. How did it happen? Yo ho ho. He washed up on Wano. So according to Oda, I like this better actually. He says he was just elsewhere and miraculously ended up in the New World and washed up on Wano, which makes basically 0 sense, but it's funny, so I don't care. Wait, what? They aren't the same person. The fact of the matter is, a ship from Wano reached East Blue a few decades... Oh, wait, okay, I just didn't read it all the way through. Whoops. Well, why the fuck did he say that shit? Okay, or now, in my defense, he just says a thing that isn't true, and then goes, lol, that was a lie, actually it's something else. So, okay, I mean, forgive me for trusting Oda's first clarification there. Okay, but in fact, they are 2 different people. They're just like distant relatives or something. Cool. I would have been fine with the other way too. All right, anyway. So one of the descendants of that ship is a person that everybody's familiar with. He's referencing Zoro. So, okay, there you go. So there's the canonicity. Fucking Goda, Zoro, his ancestors were on the same ship. All right, there you go. See, I mean, none of this is surprising, honestly. We all saw this coming a mile away, but it was still cool, and I like it. Gotta give him credit. This part might be featured later in the main story, so I won't mention any more than that. It isn't going to be a major plot line. It'll just be a minor story. There you go. About Zoro's family, his village. I mean, I guess his family, but yeah, his village. In fact, I wonder if Zoro... It still hasn't been clarified if, like... Or has it? Did it say that, like... I mean, Zoro does look like... Exactly like that one daimyo or whatever from Ringo, I think. But... Excuse me, I'm still belping from this goddamn seltzer. He looked like him, but would that actually be his relative? Because, like, would the timelines match up that way? I don't know. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I'm moving on. I don't even want to think about it anymore. It's fine. Oda-sensei, please tell us the favorite and least favorite foods of the 7 commanders of the Straw Hat Fleet. Remember those incredibly important characters? There's going to be some Zoro stuff for sure. Oda needs to resolve that vision of death thing. So, I mean, I'm sure that will come up. I think it's just going to be sword lore, going off of, the stuff he introduced here about, like, personifications of them or something. But maybe not. It's going to be Enma in some way. How that'll manifest, I'm a little suspicious that it just won't be that cool. But hopefully Oda will surprise me, as he does pretty frequently. All right. Cavendish, he loves roses. Wait, talking about foods. Okay, we are talking about foods, and Cavendish eats roses and hates ramen. Naruto is on suicide watch right now. That's very embarrassing. Bartolomeo, he likes cheap sweets. Okay, didn't his mom run like a sweet shop, or his grandma? There was something with that, wasn't there? In like his cover story, I think there was something with that. And he hates vegetables. Makes sense. Don Sai, oh yeah, Sai, right? He likes bento from his beloved Baby 5, and hated crab. It's gonna turn out Enma was used by that samurai guy. Maybe. Ideo, inshallah, brother. What is Ideo? Oh, he loves doner kebab. Inshallah, indeed. That's very halal. Hates pork. Oh, and he hates pork. Holy shit, that really is fucking inshallah. Damn. Is he like, is he, wait, you know what? You know who's on Ideo's crew? Look at this shit. Look at Ideo's crew, because one of the crew members, maybe the others, Ideo pirate crew. The thing is, he might be doing that not just for himself. Yeah, there's 4 pirate. Check this out. You guys remember this deep lore? Ideo, Blue Gilly, Abdullah, and Jeet. And that guy looks a little bit, Islamic coded. And Abdullah, well, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? I think Ideo is being extremely culturally sensitive to his Muslim crewmates by not allowing pork on his pirate crew. I know, Jeet, or perhaps, I know, you haven't seen that before, Takudo? Jeet? Is this possible? This man, his name is very similar to the word jet. Now, does any events come to mind that might, have some connection between a man of this persuasion and any jet? I mean, nothing comes to mind for me, but maybe you could think of something. I don't know. All right, so Leo, moving on. Yeah, I know, right?
Shut up, bitch.
Leo says he loves pumpkin and he hates all spicy foods. Hajruddin likes meatballs. Who's Hajruddin? Oh, yeah, the giant. And hates semla. Is semla the thing that Big Mom had a thing with? Hang on. Big Mom. I think there was a thing with that. Yep, that was the thing that Big Mom did. Makes sense that he would not be a big fan of that. Although, would he actually know about that? I'm trying to think if, like, he has any lore reason to know that particular piece of lore. That it was, like, the semla eating thing that, like, caused her to eat all her friends and family or whatever. He was there. What do you mean he wasn't there? What are you talking about? Oh, in fact, I'm pretty sure the narrator god himself said, like, only one person observed what was going on here, and that man was the guy who was, like, basically the first mate who, like, we barely saw anything of. Shit, what am I trying to say? God damn it. I forgot, lost my train of thought, god damn it. I lost my goddamn train of thought. Oh, right. Okay, right. It was the first Semla incident, right? Yes, it was the first Semla where she went crazy and killed Giant Guy. Okay, no, you are right. You're right. Okay, that's true. I forgot about the first incident also involved that. And then she did it again later and ate all her friends and family. You are absolutely right about that. Good call. This goes out to me.
Shut up, bitch.
That's I'm just a little bit clown pilled right now. Forgive me. All right. Oh, and Orlumbus loves boiled eggs and hates fanciful cooking. Excuse me? My Admiral, Orlumbus, is a man of exquisite taste, Oda. And you're saying he doesn't like fanciful? Look, you need to look at this man. Orlumbus bowling! Or whatever it was called. Remember when he threw Zoro? That was hilarious. Orlumbus meme. Is there a meme that goes with this man? This just popped up. What do we got? Most frustrating. Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, remember this shit? Okay, maybe this is it. God damn, this was a good one. I can't remember why, but I remember Orlumbus being the best character in the flashback, and I think it was just this right here. It was just this one panel that made him, the best character. Orlumbus. God, I love him. He does skip leg day, but par for the course for One Piece characters. And he loves boiled eggs, so that's pretty based. He's so fucking big. God damn. All right. He has a friend named Columbus. Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay, all right. I gotta look up Columbus again. I forget. It was like, it was like a little girl. It was like a little girl, because like Co means girl or something, right? Oh, look at him studying. And look at him as an adult. Same shit, different age. All right, where's Columbus? Friends, family. It's going to be here somewhere. God damn it. Shit. What do you mean no Columbus? It's got to be here somewhere. Okay, history. Relationships. Where's the goddamn relationship section? Okay, here we go. Where the fuck is it? All right, I have to. Okay, thank you. I don't know why the fuck it didn't pop up. Yeah. Oh, look at her. She's adorable. Yep, he's the best character. He's the only good person in the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. No, that's not true. Bartolomeo's cool. There's a bunch of cool characters in there. By the way, I still don't buy that Cavendish would sign up for the Straw Hat Grand Fleet or whatever. I just don't buy that a Cavendish would do it. Everybody else is a nice enough dude that I get it. And I know, like, Cavendish's hatred of Luffy, like, it went away later on. Putting that aside, he just doesn't seem like the kind of guy to do it. And you're a hack, Oda, for doing that. So fuck off. All right, anyway. Now that we've corrected Oda's bad writing. Split personality. Dr. Keck. Dr. Keck, I expect a higher degree of intellect from you. You're a man with a degree. It ruined the series right there, yeah. Does he want to fuck Nami? I don't remember that. If you say so, I believe it. All right, anyway, Olympus rules. Dr. Keck, no, it's too late. You cannot redeem your tarnished reputation at this point. 1,000 bonks.
Easy money.
No, I meant to do. There you go. Cavendish is definition Sigma. Exactly why he wouldn't go along with the crowd in that way. He's too Sigma to live. Oh shit, here we go. Okay, we'll see Nami and Robin look like in the future. Please do not draw them. 420 land, based? All right, you're not convinced. Okay, here we go. Let's just take a look, shall we? Ooh, she looks great at age 40. And she looks good at age 60, Still good enough for a poke, huh? For sure. All right, and then 40 if she's not a pirate or whatever, and then 60 if she's whatever. And now, let's see what the words are here. Come back again once you've become an adult. Oh, Lord. Me, I passed 40 a long time ago. Foo. Okay, she's cute. Looks better than Big Mom. No one looks better than Big Mom. I mean, Oda always does this thing where, like, yeah, the facial structure is just completely different, but One Piece is a oopy-goopy, series, so people just change shape all the time. All right, hand over the money, I tell you, says Nami, or won't you buy my magic pot? My magic pot? Is she a drug? Is she a drug? She Kobe'd in reverse. I know, yeah. The fact that Kobe's whole fucking body and everything about him changed. Very embarrassing. 420 land. Oh, yeah, you're right. He called it, man. All right, I finished drawing Nami. Rob will have to wait for the next request to come in. All right. Okay, here we go. We're almost done with this one. Since coming to Wano, Sanji's goatee has been missing the line that leads up to his mouth. I was thinking, could this be his way of expressing his separation from his father, Judge? Okay, now, Oda, he just forgot about it. He just forgot about it, so let's not be delusional. And here he is scrambling to repair his shattered reputation. No, he just shaved it off. That damn Sanji. I'll definitely draw it in this. Now, see, he's going back to add it in again. Wait. No, I'm pretty sure Sanji is going to return to his old look. What the fuck, Oda? Okay, so he just fucked up. Hey, put on the look, put on the hours, and take what's ours. The manga should be about Kobe. The cover art of him training to be a Marine is so fucking Kino. Yeah, that was absolute Kino. Loved it. Okay, so we're on to the next one. Let's quickly see what's going on in volume 93. Wait, hang on, where's my cursor? Okay, there it is. Volume 93 looks like this. Okay, this is a much better cover than the last one. Yeah, like, splitting it into pieces is ugly. When you have them all here, like, they're all... It's actually not too different from the last one. It's, like, different scenes of characters in, like, disparate places or whatever. Excuse me. But they're just, like, posed in a pleasing way to the eye. Oh, God, I'm hiccuping. Excuse me. Shit. Yeah, you're right. Oda's lying now. He never forgets anything at any time. Right. And, of course, we've got the debut of the best boy of Wano, Queen, who single-handedly carried this shit arc for 1,000 fucking chapters. Oh, look at Otoko. Didn't I tweet out an image or something like years ago that was like, friendship ended with Otama. Now Otoko is my best friend, and I stick with that to this day. Also, Takuto, saying the manga should be about Kobe. Okay, I know you're not that serious. It's just that, like, I mean, come on, man. It's about freedom, you know? Yes, it's about working to achieve your goals, but honestly, Luffy doesn't even work that hard most of the time. He did that off screen, and now we're here to have fun and adventure, you know? Like, One Piece is very different from, like, Naruto or Bleach with their dedicated training arcs, and I loved those dedicated training arcs, you know? I know, there definitely could have been more Kobe. Fuck, man, they could make, like, a spin-off series about Kobe or something. I don't know, that'd be fine. I'm still kind of annoyed at how powerful Kobe became, but whatever. All right, volume 93, let's see what's going on. Is this a better cover? It's cleaner. I don't know, I like them both. Is this where Komura said? No, she showed up before. I love Kinemon looking here. Momo looks fine. What's his name again? Yasue, something like that. Looks good. What can you say? Helmeppo too. I'd love to see how he went from piece of shit status to good guy. Yeah, I know, right? Man, that was the very first cover arc, I believe, right? And it was awesome. Now here's Oda's portrait. Uh-oh. Warning. What are we about to talk about here? Okay, that's the kanji for, I think that's left. Yeah. Up left, right down, soi. Mawate. Spin, I assume? Okay. I can do this. I'm doing it right now. Up to the... I always fuck up that kanji. Up left. Down right. Soi. Mawate. Okay, whatever. Anyway. The soy dance. Does everyone feel something like this? You just think something like this, right? Soy here means... So now, I feel like they're misrepresenting the man. At no point did Oda reference the concept of soy. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know what all these kanjis mean with super good recall? Look, left and right, I always fuck up. This is right, and this is left. I know that's up. I know that's down. Fuck you. I'm a smart boy. I remember everything. Okay, anyway. Upper left. Bottom right. See, I was right. Okay, anyway. It doesn't matter. Soida. How dare they besmirch him. Okay, moving on. Volume 93, SBS. Let's hurry it up, shall we? All right, SBS hasn't started, says Nami. Oh, wait, that's her in this one. And he got beat up. Lamau, okay. Can you show us the face of Sanji, Nami, Chopper, and Brook? All right, there they are. Oh, Nami, not looking great. Speaking of soy, Brooke looks hilarious. These are all good. Now we never saw Luffy's soy face though, did we? I mean, he's made faces like this before. I do like the Brooke one. I mean, they're all good. What can you say? Dr. Keck. All right. So Oda drew it. In Wano Kuni, Hawkins is riding on a really cool animal. What is the name of that animal? Is it only available in Wano? What was he riding on again? Are unique to... Okay, what was he riding on? Is there a picture? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, this cool looking thing. Some kind of deer lion. Cool. And it was what was it called? A Komashika, I think, whatever. They've been in they've got flame like fur, they're different. Okay, I don't care. Cool. Whole Cake Island, made the best cream ever. Oh, presumably my boy Opera. It's got to be my boy Opera, who ate the cream devil fruit. That's got to be the one. I mean, I'm a simple man. I see Dr. Keck, MD, and I simply raffle the mouth. That's all it takes. Because Dr. Keck, MD.
And there's a guy that's a little bit base.
There you go. All right. Oh, it makes me laugh. Okay, here we go. So cream tells more about it. Now, by cream, do they mean, was it like, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Based on the Arabic sesame. Back in the day, in some areas, people believed sesame contained magic and it was mysterious. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, which did I read that? No, I read Arabian Tales, which you should read, by the way. Arabian Tales is awesome. There was a phrase, open sesame, right. Did you hear it before it's pronounced? Holy shit. Okay. How am I... Jesus, I'm not going to be able to fucking read that. Sanji put their taste and power into the cream. Although Sanji was unaware that cream was part of Big Mom's favorite food, semla, too. I'm sure the power of Sim Sim cream awakened Big Mom's old memories and had a big impact on the battle. Did it, though? I don't know. You know, that reminds me. It felt like... when Oda was doing this whole thing with Big Mom's, like, manias, or whatever they were called, where she goes crazy and needs to eat a specific thing, I kind of thought that, like, I was a little surprised. I was like, Oda, I bet you're going to, like, tie in, like, the one in the past with the one happening now. Like, there's a certain type of food that makes Big Mom go crazy. Because we saw, like, 2 for semla, and then only in 1 for wedding cake generic. Yeah, Sanji's cream definitely has hockey, no doubt. All kinds of cream that Sanji produces. Yeah, so, but here Oda is saying that, like, there actually is a connection here. That it's this, like, obscure sesame seed connection or something. Huh? All right, that's just really tangential, and I think it could have been a little more obvious with it, but whatever. Okay. Oda, nice to meet you. A few days ago, I dreamed of the original Sengoku Buddha. His snails illuminate one after another like a roulette. If you stop at the white, it means good luck. If it really becomes like that, can I get a Marine's rice cake? Your dream is really cute. I want to play this mobile game. Yeah, okay, great. Fantastic. The hidden words in the SBS of the previous volume. Okay, what do we talk? Okay, we got ninja guys, including Nami, haha, epic. In the hidden words of the SBS previous volume. Okay, whatever, this doesn't matter. There's, like, hidden words. How does this work? Where were they hidden? I assume it was, like, one of those, like, letters across, find the word. Okay, fine. Kurobi. The Savile told me there was a... All right, we're skipping that. I don't know what that means. Not important. Mixed baths, Oda, mixed baths. The mixed baths in the flower capital. Can I go there? You're all about desires. That's bad. This is culture. Japan still has hot spring baths. Back during the Edo period, mixed baths were very common ever in Japan. Wano is inspired by Japan. What? Holy shit, he confirmed that Wano's inspired by, of all things, Japan? Surely this is the greatest mangaka of all time. So we had to include them. I really couldn't not include them, I swear. My heart was unwilling, but I had to paint it. Whoops, my nose is bleeding. Haha, toilet paper, Lamau, epic. I know Japan never includes Japanese shit in its stories or manga. They never do that. All right, so Nami, whatever, people. Okay, so in chapter 905, Belly and Koala spoke. Yes, Bello Betty, everyone's favorite character. Her mind control powers haunt me to this day. Koala, Berserk never did. That's because Mior is a hack and a fraud, and he didn't have the courage to put that in. Although I bet there was still some Japanese shit. Like, it might have been a little more subtle, but I bet there was some somewhere. I can't think of anything offhand, but I bet it was there. I'm just making a bet. Koala had a girl with black hair on the left side with a mechanical arm. What is her name? Oh, did she? Okay. The girl is Ahiru. Okay. With a mechanical arm. Okay. Oh, I think I remember. She looks terrible. Also, why did they change the color of the arm so much? I guess actually the colored version of the manga might not have been out when they ran. I mean, it probably was, right? How long does it take? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Cool. So her name is Ahiru, the deputy commander of the East Army. Jesus, how fucking big is this, is the how many armies do they have? I mean, I don't know. You could have like a ship with 50 people. Call that your East Army, I guess. That's fine. Berserk had the Kushan stuff. Yeah, but that was like the Middle Eastern stuff. I wonder. It's just, it's always there somewhere. You know, it's like a landmine. It's hiding, waiting for it to be stepped on and exploded in your face. Oh, 4, 1 for each blue. Is that true? That would make sense. Okay. And Ivankov is the commander of the G Army. What does G mean? Oh, for the Grand Line. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. And Izanuma is his assistant. Okay, cool. The girl is Ahiru. Okay, got it. Speaking of the clouds in Wano, don't they have the same shape as farts? You think those are farts floating in the sky? Those are clouds. The clouds are in the air. Wano's atmosphere is very different from other places. I wanted that ukiyo-e vibe for Wano. I remember ukiyo-e. I learned it from watching Samurai Champloo. Remember that one episode where that dude wanted to paint nude Fu and do ukiyo-e art or something? He loved it. Fu was way into that guy. That episode, in retrospect, just, it confirmed my, what I'm always told, that like women are not into super jacked ripped guys. They're into like the lead singer of Maroon 5. They're into like Otter Mode or whatever it is. They're into like that slim artsy piece of shit loser design. Nah, brah. Nah. I'm gonna be the biggest man in the world and they'll all love me. For sure. Oh, excuse me. Man, I wish we got that Revolutionary Army info during Impel Down, but it's in an SBS like 10 years later. Well, I mean, we didn't need that information back then. It was fine. Ivankov. Now, here's a serious question. Like, how did Ivankov? Ivankov seemed to have been in jail there for a long time, and I'm pretty sure they were like he was an actual like prisoner there. Excuse me. But that he, like, escaped and they formed their little, Kamabaka Kingdom or whatever the fuck it's called. Okama Land or whatever the fuck. Didn't, how long was he gone from the Revolutionary Army while they were out doing their shit? Like, isn't he needed for, like, their battles and stuff? How long was he gone? I don't know. Like, and that question makes me wonder if this was actually planned. Honestly, I don't even care one way or another, but I would love some clarification on how long this dude was gone, because I'm sure Dragon was missing his fucking, like, not quite the number 2, but, like, the guy in charge of, fucking, the Grand Line stuff. Maybe he was still in communication with the outside. That is possible. They did have, like, cool shit in Kamabaka Land, whatever the fuck it was called. But why would he be hiding out in the prison? Like, what was his objective, Yeah, I don't know. I would just love some clarification on that. Anyway, I like Ivankov. He's a fucking awesome character. Anyway. My favorite queen in One Piece. When Kaido turned into a dragon, did he, float on the air? So Oda back here was clarifying dragons can't fly in the sky, but they use clouds, just like my boy, Doflamingo. Fascinating. Kaido's doing that by generating his own clouds and then walking from cloud to cloud. Does that make sense? Sure. That's fine. Okay, there's a tanuki in Otama's house that's similar to the one from Bunbuku Chagama. I don't think it's tamed with Otama's ability. I think there may be interesting stories about it, right? Okay, so there's a teapot. What? Holy shit, is that... So there's a teapot that ate the dog fruit model tanuki. What the fuck? When did that shit happen? I vaguely remember this. Huh. Cool. That's pretty cool. It's a teapot? Okay, all right, hang on. Whoa. Slow the fuck down, Oda. Excuse me. I have to raise a goddamn lore question here. Excuse me, Oda. When you first introduced this goddamn concept, you goddamn hack, Oda, they said, I think that might have been literally the first time that Dr. Vegapunk was mentioned. I'm not sure if it was or not, but did not Miss Merry Christmas explain that the reason that Lasso, the bazooka that ate the dog fruit model Dachshund, was because of like a new technique that Dr. Vegapunk had discovered? How the fuck does Otama's ass know how to do that shit? Or like how would anyone want to know that? I'm just saying, I see a potential contradiction here in how this has previously been explained. How would they have this information? I don't think it's okay. Maybe like some accident happened and the teapot accidentally ate the devil fruit. What does that mean? Oh yeah. How could this have happened? Otama is Vegapunk. Wano is cooler than Betapunk. Ancient Wano secrets. Okay, yeah, all right. But how the fuck would Otama know these? Or maybe like that guy she lives with, her teacher, whatever his name is. It was eaten by this guy. What's his name? Hitetsu. I guess, but like it was implied to be like a discovery of science or some like weird technique that wouldn't happen by accident. So I'm just saying, I'm waiting for an explanation. Either Otama or this man are Vegapunk. What if that was confirmed? Okay, that's obviously not going to be confirmed, but what if it was? I would say Goda indeed. Oh yeah, you're right. They don't even know what a devil fruit is. That's very true. How would the tea taste? That's a fascinating question. I want to know. Oda confirmed hack. What can you say? Ruined. All right. That being said, it's funny. He's sitting on his own balls. I laugh as I drew it alone. That's hilarious. Hang on. Can we get are there more pictures of this guy? I want to see if we can find him sitting on his balls. Gallery? No gallery pictures? That's too bad. You guys ever see Pom Poko? That weird Ghibli movie about tanukis? That's so fucking... It makes me XD. It makes me Joy Boy every single time. Foreshadowing! Goda! All right. So, what do we got here? The name of Whitebeard's sword thing, and it's a... I forget what it's called. The Naginata. Is it? It's not even a Naginata. I mean, I guess it technically is. I just want to point out this. I think I've seen that described. It's more just like a spear. Or, look at what a Naginata actually looks like. I guess it sort of fits the bill. Okay, yeah, you know what? I guess I was wrong. I guess this is fair enough. It looks like, somebody, like this one is, no, please don't do that. This one looks pretty close. Yeah, this one I guess for sure. But like, this is also a Naginata. God damn it. What am I, fucking shopping? I wasn't that shocking. Okay, so yeah, that one looks pretty good. I thought they looked more, I thought the blade was like way longer. And they were more like, well, shit, okay, I guess I was just wrong. You can buy one at Walmart? Oh, fuck, dude, yeah. It's a collectible, though. We're sovereign citizens out here, and we defend our home and homestead, unlike cucks. Giving up your Naginatas? How are you going to defend yourself in a self-defense situation, you idiots? You dunces? I think there was a different name for what you're thinking of. Because the thing I'm thinking of is like a really long sword blade that with a long hilt as well that was designed to take out like horses, like horseback soldiers. And it was like a weapon that like samurai would use. Nagamaki? Oh, maybe that is it. Let me see. Nagamaki. Let's see here. Well, hey, I'll show you. This does look more like what I had in mind. Shit. I guess this is probably it. A Nagamaki. That seems right. How am I supposed to defend my home from the Mongols? Exactly. They're coming, baby. They're coming. Well, what do you know? What do you know? Fascinating. An Odachi. And who's writing this right now? Odachi himself. This also fits the bill, but I think that last one is even better because it has an even longer hilt. This does look like a really long sword, but I guess this Nagamaki with the really long hilt, that's kind of what I had in mind. Excuse me. Fuck. I'm just belching all day and I'm not going to stop. All right, here we go. Oh, and it's called the Murakumogiri Cloud Cutter. Okay, that's cool. It's one of those. This is where it was confirmed. I remember seeing this a long time ago. It's one of the, what do they call it? The Meito. The Meito of like the 12 best swords ever. Which makes sense, I guess. I wonder who made it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Would seeing Nami's happiness punch still cost 100,000 berry? Or did the value go up now that her body developed? Actually, she's old and busted now, so the price must have gone down. It's in the bargain bin because she's too old. No thanks anymore. She's basically a Christmas cake at this point. Those 2 years really did a number on her. Okay, but Oda says it went up. Simp. Although Nami didn't do it intentionally, the scene brought back in Alabaster's memories. It would cost 300,000. All right, there you go. All right, here is Sanji cooking and presumably Chopper's off doctoring. I watched Film Gold. I skipped that film entirely. Who's the new hotness? Ironically, Robin, who is significantly older. How does that work? I don't know. Post Alabasta was unbelievably comfy. Okay, remember the scene. I think about the scene all the time. Remember the scene where the royal family of Alabasta, like, they love Luffy. They just saved their whole country. And, Vivi was one of their boys for a while. And they are just sleeping and eating and recovering. There was one of those after Enies Lobby 2. Oh, those are comfy as shit. God, I miss that stuff. Robin just needs her cowboy hat back, and she'll be a true 11 once again. I love the scene where the guards in, like, the Alabasta Royal the castle or whatever, they're like, the Marines are there and they're saying, excuse me, we have reason to believe that you're like holding Straw Hat Luffy and the pirates here. Please, or like, let us in. And the Alabasta, like the royal guards say, like, there are no pirates here. There are no pirates here. This is the official position of the royal family. There are no pirates here. And then coming back from shopping, like I think it's like Usopp, Nami, like the whole gang walks directly by the Marines as the Marines are like, as they walk into the building. And then like the Marines they're like, and the guards just repeat, there are no pirates here. They are not here. That is the official position of the royal family. Fuck off, Marines. Kino. Comfy Kino. God, that was awesome. I love that shit. You see, that's what you need, man. Look, it becomes more clear every day that One Piece things just massively changed. Honestly, they really changed after like Shabomodi Archipelago. That's when they really changed. Once Luffy went off on his own adventure, it never returned to the way things used to be. Not that it's all bad, not that we've lost everything, but like the big adventure explorer, that's like just gone. That's just gone. There are elements of exploration, but I'm just saying, it's not the same thing anymore. And I liked it better before. What can I say? I liked it better before. That's exactly it, Takuto. It's that everything since Punk Hazard is one story. It's one arc about fighting Kaido. And I didn't even care about Kaido until fairly recently. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just, I don't know. I hope we get some downtime after Wano. Exactly like you're saying, Battle Boy. Let's hope that there's some of that. And I actually think there's a good chance that we will get some of that. Yeah, I think it's coming. Like, we need it desperately. And, like, also, don't forget, we have to go. But here's how Oda might fuck that up. He might just get straight. He might, like, ignore the comfiness in his urgency to move the plot along and, like, get this thing wrapped up fairly quickly. And like, even just people celebrating, there might be a little bit of that. But do not forget all the lore dump, the insane amount of lore dump we're going to get at the end. That might seriously crowd out the relaxing, happy vibe, because we are not done with Wano once the fight is done. We've got arguably like the biggest stuff, I mean, probably without question, the biggest stuff coming after the fight is done, and we can finally explore those secrets after Wano. I know, I don't want to kill your vibe. I hope Oda doesn't either. I think a party is likely, because this is the thing. They're kicking Kaido out of Wano. It's going to happen. And then, like, the whole country is going to love them again, and they'll be best friends, you know? This is the man who made Fukurokuju versus Raizo, so I don't think he'll rush through anything. I hope that's true, you know? And again, I hate to doom and gloom too much. You know, I have not loved the bum rush of everything post... I guess I'll generously say post Fishman Island. Because Fishman Island did have adventure stuff to it, too, that I liked a lot. And it was probably the last, like, big adventure thing. But even Fishman Island felt rushed in many ways, too, you know? It's been 10 years of bum rush. Yeah, pretty much. Kaido's getting evicted. He's going to be homeless for a while. Yep, maybe now he'll find the will to kill himself at last. All right. Moving on. 9:32. Okay, let's keep going here. So he watched Film Gold and saw that Sakazuki said to Lucci, "You've become more erotic." Huh? Sakazuki said to Lucci that you've become more erotic. Akainu bros, we can't lose him. We can't lose this proud hetero god like Sakazuki. We've lost so much, hetero bros. They've just taken and taken and taken from us. We can't lose our king, Sakazuki. That's all I ask, Oda. The two best characters. Fucking a yaoi pieces here. It's true. Lucci's great, but I mean, you know, you've heard my gripes about Lucci. Like, Lucci peaked for his purpose at that time, and I actively don't like when he's here now for various reasons. And plus, he's just doing the same shit, but worse. So, whatever. Anyway. All human will become more erotic, even if it's Rob Lucci. All human will become more erotic. What did he mean by that? If I remember correctly, that scene was when Rob Lucci was printing out erotic image. What the fuck? Sakazuki appears and said to him, "Are you gonna give me one?" I think it's a famous scene. Oh, okay, all right. He said, "Ero, with the longer O sound. You've become an eminent man." All right. Move it along, shall we? I want to ask something, Oda-san. When we were in Zou, Kinemon didn't seem to know about the Denden Mushi or snail transponders. Yep, here we go. Here comes the hack shit. When we came to Wano, we saw a similar type of snails, only smaller in size. Did new communications methods get discovered in Wano in those 20 years? How convenient, how fucking convenient that in those 20 years, they miraculously discovered a snail species that had been there the whole fucking time that now they use for communication. This is classic Hackta. That's Hack. No, he's not a little bit based. Wait, I pushed the button, but it didn't play the sound. No, he's not based. Cringe. That's embarrassing, Oda. Very, very unimpressive. All right, so now it's become a common communication method in the country. Oda changed his mind. Okay, whatever. There was also a light pond snail similar to the video. It's just, he backed himself into a corner. I don't even dislike Wano having, like, its own unique tech. But, you know, it is a little embarrassing that Wano just, like, it just has the same shit. It's just called something different because, you know, Wano is a different place. Like make it different. Make it so they actually can't communicate that way. But he needs to do it, you know. Oh, yeah, the Gachi shit with Akainu and Lucci. What did he say? You the boss of this gym? The Leather Club is 10 doors down, or 2 blocks down. Whenever I think of that video, I always think of like the anime girl voiced version of it. The leather club is 2 blocks down. Who's the boss of this gym? You know, how could Oda be such a hack? How could he be? All right. Okay, so there you go. So the wave. Whoa. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I talked too soon. There's a massive difference. Between what even are they? Pond snails and Dendenmushi. The wavelength is slightly weaker than normal snail transponders. I apologize, Oda. I apologize. You obviously had a plan all along. I've been checkmated. He is wise. I am a fool. That's all I have to say. I apologize. Go to strikes again. All right, that's time up. SBS next volume. There is a notice of the movie Stampede. Yay. Okay, cool. Stampede, which was one of the biggest catastrophes in any of the movies, which is to say, it wasn't a major catastrophe, but it was the worst one of all the movies because it actively fucked with stuff and was a huge mistake. Huge mistake. Because the whole Raftel true name debacle. All right, moving on. We're on to volume 94. What volume is that? Let's check it out. It's true. I spurged out. We all spurged out. Don't lie to me. You spurged out. We all spurged out. All right, here we go. Big Mom and Kaido. All right, this is a good cover. Like it. Kiku. Let's see if I can know all their names. Otama. Oh, God. Raizo, Luffy Chopper. Kawamatsu and Hyogoro. Hyogoro? Shit, I can't remember. Kaido looks very pasty here. I thought he had like darker skin than this. I don't know, whatever. I know we all got spoiled. All right, although the Japs got spoiled too, man. We all got spoiled. It was a punished time. Now see, this should have been the cover right here. This is obviously a vastly superior cover. Oda, you made a huge mistake. This is what I'm talking about. You see, he's embracing, this is Kek, the Egyptian god of chaos and transformation, symbolically representing the upheaval of the established world order that Oda was getting to, that I don't know why he went with something else. This was obviously Kino, also known as Pepe. All right, here we go. I recently reread One Piece Chapter 1 and noticed something. If you look carefully, you can see Luffy smiling and being joyful, clearly foreshadowing him being Joy Boy. Oh my god! That's impressive. That's incredible stuff. There he is. Apparently snails won't travel over their own trails because they hate the sliminess. And you make that our problem? Fucking snails. All right, great. Thanks, Oda. All right, here we go. Luffy has joy? This Joy Boy, what a mistake this Joy Boy shit has been, top to bottom. You know, and even if the best case scenario that like I would dream of, that like Luffy is the chosen one and it's set up as a joke for Luffy to not care, and even in that case, I'm still gonna not like it because it put us through all this agony in the meantime and did a lot of stuff that fucking sucked in the meantime. And yeah, the resin debate. Jesus Christ, Oda, what have you done to us? What have you done? You monster! Okay, all right, moving on. What's going on here? Oh, they didn't translate this. That's fine, don't care. Another 7 days until spoilers. I never read. The Talking Pirates Discord will never recover. I know. He's going, oh no, you never want to go Jared Leto Joker. That's the worst possible one to go. That's just hashtag damaged. He's fully damaged at this point, bros. He chose violence going in a break. I know. He did it on purpose, man. I'm really liking this Joy Boy thing, but I also don't hate Chosen One plots. I can't even get into all the ways that even if you like Chosen One plots sometimes, it should not be in One Piece. Not like this. That's the opposite of what One Piece is about. But we'll get into that another time. There's lots of people talking about this. We can condense our arguments here. All right. Bro, you understand there was a monkey on the cover page pointing to an oopie goopy, whatever the fuck, clearly foreshadowing that Oda planned this since chapter 1 of One Piece. Oh, God. I don't hate Oda, because, like, Oda doesn't take this shit that seriously. I fucking hate the overthinkers, though. And it's not even that they're always wrong all the time. It's that they have the worst possible habit, and they pollute the discourse. Oil chads will rise. Oil versus resin. Who will be our ultimate god? I don't know. Is it going to be the Nika no Mi? I just don't know. All right, moving on. I've got a report for you. Sanji kicked Big Mom. Where did Sanji... Oh, wait. Sanji kicked Big Mom. Where did Sanji, who won't kick women, go? Is that... Okay, yeah. So, okay, this is a fair question. They always want to reverse everything they've got to show a gigabrain, but actually the smoothest brains of all. That's exactly right, Dr. Keck. See, Dr. Keck coming in with all the whys and takes here. They always want to reverse engineer something as if to give it extra meaning, and like it lets people speculate with, oh, did he mean this all along? When most of the time, I mean, almost all the time with that shit, it definitely was not the case. You know what's a weird example? Like Naruto. Naruto looked exactly like the statue of the fourth Hokage on that, you know, the rock wall, the Mount Rushmore of the Hidden Leaf Village, like since chapter 1. And I thought, well, that obviously implies something. What's going on with that? But it was like hundreds of chapters until Kishimoto confirmed that was, is it Kishimoto? It is Kishimoto, right? That he confirmed that shit is, you know, whatever the fuck it is, that he was his dad or whatever. And so that one was clearly planned. And like, you know, Naruto had the nine-tailed fox in him from the beginning. That was always a big thing. So Naruto did have a lot of Chosen One stuff, but it didn't ruin, like him still like his training arc to learn how to use the Rasengan and his like creative ways to do it by making shadow clones to like make it with multiple hands. Like that was fucking awesome, man. That was so cool. Naruto is the George W. Bush of Hokage. As in.
There's a guy that's a little bit base.
he invades, man. He's gonna get that oil. Now with the Itachi stuff, that seemed like it changed quite a bit, but I can't even spend the time to think about it right now. The overthinking of all this stuff that people love to do and looking over things in retrospect is literally crystallized Dunning-Kruger. Very true. Very true. Look, like some pieces of like Artur's theory are probably going to be true. I think that like One Piece being like a party or like a happy celebration. Look, people have been saying that for a long time, and it would make a lot of sense. That like what Luffy, I've actually come around. I have changed my mind. I used to say that big moment in Luffy's flashback after Sabo, I think it was after Sabo died, when he quote unquote died, when he said like he announced to Ace, and maybe Sabo was there, it doesn't matter. When he said like, what I want, my dream is, and then we cut away, and it's like something. I was a big, he said Pirate King. I have changed my mind on that. I now think he said something else. And I think he said something that's going to be the thing that happens at the end of One Piece, which I still think is going to be like the biggest party in the world. That, if I had to guess, that's what I'd put my money on if I was forced to. Sabo was there too? Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's right. I think his dream is like a party where everyone can be there. But then again, he was such a kid. Did parties even mean anything to him? Oh, okay, look. See, I don't... Just like with the... Like, Bink Sake literally That is such fucking cringe. To go line by line over Bink Sake and overanalyze and overthink about these extremely tenuous connections that could mean something. And look, of course there's massive overlap because the themes of One Piece are really consistent and weave into everything, including Bink Sake's lyrics and like Luffy's main narrative. So of course there's going to be general overlap, but like the specific things, this means it. One Piece is sake. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be the case. Maybe there'll be a treasure at the end where, like, I don't know, I guess there could be some sake there. It's not like the worst idea of all time, I guess. A table where everyone can sit equal. Doubtful. Very doubtful. And that's Big Mom's dream. Oh, yeah, you're right. That is Big Mom's dream. The big SJW that she is. Narrative? The fuck is that? Goop time, boys. Goop. Yeah. All right. What were we talking about? I think I was ranting about lore or something. All right. Move. Oh yeah. So Sanji kicked Big Mom. What did he? Let's see. So Oda is clarifying that isn't what happened. Okay. I can't exactly remember. So page 23 of volume 87. Okay. Let's see what happened. 25 years for 2 weeks of pain. Indeed. I received a couple of letters regarding this. That's not what happened. Big Mom attempted to punch Reiju. Luffy and Sanji stopped her. That's what happened here in this scene. However, excuse me, can you stop Big Mom's punch by merely catching it? No, you can't. So in order to cancel out the power of her punch, he blocked it with his kick, which means he's just prioritizing themselves. It's not a violent action toward a woman, so Sanji didn't violate his policy. I buy that. That's not a terrible explanation. Like he probably did aggressively like kick forward, but like Sanji did some of that against Khalifa too. Like she was kicking him and he like countered kick with another kick as well. So it, you know, he couldn't. Oh my god, dude. The fucking the kinography of Sanji versus Khalifa. All right, this fucking new piece Robin shit, I don't give a fuck about, man. It was okay, Sabi, fuck that, don't care. 1,000 times better was when Sanji could not defeat Khalifa and Nami had to come in and get her first actually good fight of the entire series. Oh my god, that was awesome. That was like the coolest thing ever. It worked with Sanji's gimmick. It let Sanji get another fight. Everything about it was just 10 out of 10. Holy shit. And Nami actually got to be a Giga Chad fighter and do some damage. It was incredible. It was incredible. Feels like in July when he really hits that 25th anniversary, Oda's really going to make us wait on something pivotal. Is that in July? Is that the 25th? Jesus, 25 years, huh? I was wondering what year we were at. Boichi is apparently doing the Nami versus Khalifa fight next. Yeah? That sounds good. Nami versus Miss Doublefinger. That's not a terrible fight. But, like, if you go back and look at it, see, the problem with that fight is that Nami literally does not know what she's doing in that fight. She wins literally by accident. And that is not exactly a satisfying narrative. Like, yeah, she wins, she takes damage, she's heroic, she stands up to Doublefinger. That's good. Like, she literally wins not knowing what she's doing. And that is, it removes agency. It makes it not as satisfying as a fight. I know it was funny. I like it as well. But, like, compared with, Sanji versus Mr. 2, or, like, obviously Zoro versus fucking Mr. 1, top tier fight. And, of course, Luffy Croco, one of the best ever. Oh, God, when they play the New World Symphony in the anime when Luffy's fighting Croco, holy shit, that was the New World Symphony? What did he mean by this? I wish Usopp had a fight. Well, there was Usopp and Chopper versus Mr. 4 and Miss Merry Christmas. That was pretty good. In fact, that was quite a good fight. Now, of course, a single one-on-one is always more satisfying. Yo, Usopp versus Perona, anybody? Usopp gods. Although, I'll say this about the Usopp thing. I think Oda, look, Oda a little bit overplayed his hand on like the, I know it was a million years ago. You're right. Where he goes beast mode like on Luffy. Oh my God, Usopp versus Luffy, obviously one of the best fights of all time. Purely like this like themes clashing, not obviously Luffy, if you really wanted to, could have defeated him pretty easily. We will get one. I pray for Enies Lobby. Usopp, I mean, because Usopp's like a technical fighter. He usually gets like the sniping stuff like he did on Dressrosa, which was great. Usopp versus Van Auger. Oh, man, yeah, I want that. God, Usopp versus Sugar. That was a good one, man. First one was a joke, and then he pays it off with an actual victory. Oda, that was some Goda shit right there. Gotta say it. Okay, here we go. For the names for all the admirals follow the format of color plus animals, so I thought there's an organization in Marine headquarters. They'll discuss and decide the names for each admiral. Could it be that the head of the organization is Vice Admiral Nazu Ketagari, who has a habit of doing fortune-telling based on names? That must be, right? That's right. I'm impressed you know about it. Not just the admirals. He named every member of the Marine who has an epithet. This guy. Is he like Sengoku's younger brother or something? Usopp should beat Kaido because funny. Agree. Goda forgot dials. Goda did say, Oda did say, like, passively, he mentions, like, oh yeah, we built dials into, like, Nami's climate attack. It has dial technology. I think that might have even been said about, like, the Kabuto. But, I mean, you know, Usopp, I mean, that's the thing. Dials were built up. Dials had a whole cool thing during the Skypiea, where, like, that was a real Usopp power-up to get all those, which was fucking awesome. It enabled amazing fights like Luffy versus Usopp. Holy shit, the revenge dial stuff was off the chain. Yeah, that's the thing. The Pop Greens, it's just that the Pop Greens have got nothing even close to the level of development that the dials did. All of Skypiea was about dials, and it was awesome. Remember cloud dials that you would shoot a cloud dial, it would make like a cloud beam that you can skate across, and then you would skate, and this is how you would like infiltrate an area with like the unique Skypiean area technology and like the stuff they had there. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. See, and those kind of like big mechanics being built on, Oda just hasn't been hitting those enough, you know? Guys, we got to say goodbye to Sogeking. He's done. He was a one-time thing. We all love Sogeking. I don't even think Oda should have brought him back for the Perona fight. It didn't even make sense. What, he has a split personality now or something? What? That was, even back then, I thought that was like a questionable choice. I like symbolically what it did. It was like, oh, I'll tap into my bravery or something, but I don't know. That was pretty strange. Yeah, we all just want Endy's Lobby back, obviously. All right, anyway. Okay, right. So, moving on. In chapter 943, Izo, yep, our big brother Izo, was 16th Division. Oh, that's like the shittiest one, isn't it? He was the 16th Division commander, was one of the 9 Skybirds, yep. Was Kozuki Oden the commander of the 16th Division? No, he wasn't. You guys notice another small detail. Young Kinemon and the others in the flashback scene, if you count them, there's 9 people. I thought it was Okiku, but the version feels a little different. Okay. Izo is one of the commanders that appeared in the Summer War arc. Yeah, we all know that. It's true they look similar since Izo also wore a kimono. They're from Wano country, joined a Whitebeard ship. Okay, so Oda's he's dancing around the question. He doesn't want to answer it because we know that later Oden formed like Division 2, or he, you know, took over Division 2 or something. Why was Division 2 open again? Oh my god! Manly god pirate Usopp. Okay, here we go. We gotta get to this shit. Is it a coincidence that Kinemon's wife, Otsuru, and Suru from the Marines share the same name? Did you know that Nana from the shoujo manga? Yeah, what about it? The 2 main female protagonists are both named Nana. They have the same name, even though it's a famous manga, so it's not really a bad. Yeah, that's fine. It wasn't O, so easy to differentiate. So if they met each other, it would go like, I am also called Tsuru. Tsuru-chan. Okay, here we go. So the question was omitted for some reason, but here we go. You were surprised to see Izo in the small flashback? Yeah, I mean, back then, I think I was surprised too. Okay, I can't, for some reason, the images take a million years to load. Seeing Izo, because we didn't know for sure it was Izo, I don't think, at the time. All right, whatever. Anyway, on to God Usopp. Here we go. Why does this one load so much faster than that one? Okay, so badass Usopp, age 40, looking great. Age 60, still looking like a god. How come the women age so much more gracefully than the men? It's those Japanese genes, you know. You hit 70 and suddenly you're short and old. Until then, you're golden. Look at his silly beady eyes. He's adorable. Anyway, he looks great. He looks like his dad. He looks like his dad. And he also looks great there. And then, okay, busted poor motherfucker and very old and busted. Zoro Areno something. All right, let's see what he says. Okay. The pirate flag is calling out to me. Yeah, I'm starting to miss her. Oh, is he missing Kaya? Is that what he's talking about? Maitsugayoi. Soro something. Okay, cool. And then Luffy's my disciple. Zoro? Yeah, he's my disciple. Oh, that's hilarious. They look great. Okay, moving on. Let's get through this. Failure. Usopp goes back to old overalls. He's wearing overalls now as well, isn't he? Well, maybe not like literally right now in the narrative, but like he came back with like a different kind of overall that like came up higher or something. But he does have his worst looking overalls. That's true. All right, Oda, I want to help others, so I want to work as a worker in the bathhouse. However, there are only 2 arms. Huh? So the help is limited to women. Sanada Pro. Come here, pervert. What the hell is this? If you let me come, I can only foresee the future of your arrest. Okay, all right, I get it. There's something about 3 aides. All right, in the Edo period, it was true that male handyman were engaged in washing the body for guests in the mixed bathhouse. A pervert like Sanada can't do it. Give up. Sounds like a personal problem for you, Oda. I want to see more mixed bath scenes, says Matches and Samurai. Sanada, you bastard. Oh, is still asking more questions? All right. And again, Sanada said he wanted to be stepped on by Komurasaki. Stop corrupting the public morals of the SBS, Sanada. Indeed. Stop simping, y'all. Stop simping. All right. This whole stepping on thing, man. I'm not into that. It just it seems like tell me if I'm right about this interpretation. To me it seems like that there are men so desperate for contact with women of any degree that they fetishize the humiliation angle of being like treated badly, but like they're still physically in contact with them, you know? It's like there's still something like that. You're not supposed to be in it, you're supposed to be under it. Ah, yes, thank you. Forgive me. Right, the pay pigs. I got you. Okay. All right. Just making sure I understand. I'm glad we got the brain trust here to explain it to me. Dr. Keck, MD. Wait. We need Dr. Keck, PhD. Or rather, Dr. Keck, PhD for this analysis, really. But that'll do. All right. Okay. The tree on top of Shutenmaru's head is modeled after the Rakugo head mountain. In Oda Sensei's case, where would your tree sprout from? Oh, no. Oh, God. I forget who Shutenmaru is. Shit. Oh, yeah, it's him. Right. Asura Doji. I forgot that we were calling him something different for a while. Okay, he's got a thing going on there. So the Rakugo Mountain is a strange story where sakura trees sprout from the head of humans. Ah. Where sakura... Oh, so him having pink hair actually kind of has a point to it. It's not just another of, like, the worst possible design choices of all time. Fascinating. All right. That's cool. I mean, I still think he looks terrible, but okay. A sacrifice we can make for a reference, or perhaps le joke. It's quite the surreal story. In my case, if you ask where my tree would sprout from, the answer is obvious. My anus. Oh, I just sprouted my tree, boy. Sorry about that. Let's see everybody come for a flower watching. I can hear police sirens. This guy. I like this guy. Oda-san, I have a question. The girl who collapsed onto Bello Betty was wearing a skirt that looked very similar to Moda. Holy shit, from the cover story of Ace's Great Search for Blackbeard. Oh, the milk girl, right? In Lulusia Kingdom was still a peaceful place. Holy shit. The current king, King Seki, is a cruel leader and made his people suffer under his rule. After the Revolutionary Army bestowed courage upon the people, Moda and everybody are continuing to do their best. Let's take a look at Moda. Where's her name? Moda. Hang on. Jeet, we love you, but we gotta go. Where's the search, please? Damn, she's looking good. God damn. She's bigger than I remember. How is this? Is it just me, or did she age like a lot in 2 years? She aged like 5 years in 2 years. All right, that's cool. Oh yeah, like she got courage or something, right? It's all that milk. You're absolutely right. Yeah, and then they like fought back and stuff. Yeah, I remember that. I remember realizing that. That was cool. That was very cool. I like connections. It's fun. And I guess it also goes to show how, like, the world government or whatever can fuck up places that are, you know, that were nice and peaceful until this point. Or something like that. Oh wait, well, I guess it was King Seki, who I think I guess we don't know for sure, but presumably is part of the world government, and he, like, by extension is their operator. Although Oda really doesn't have much of an answer for, like, bad aristocracy or, like, bad monarchy, because, like, there are good monarchs in One Piece and there are bad ones. It's just like the One Piece statement on, like, how to run a country is have someone good run the country. I mean, hey, hard to argue with that. And yes, Moda was mind controlled by Bello Betty into being brave. Although, yeah, okay, it's One Piece, right? We can be charitable and understand that what Oda was getting at was it literally gives you courage. Now, is giving courage always like, what if you weren't going to do something? What if I wanted to kill someone and I didn't have the courage and she gave me the courage to do it? Thanks, Bello Betty. Yeah, I don't know. There are other factors at work there, I guess, but still. All right, moving on. Thanks for that, Betty. I really want to see an anthropomorphized version of Griffin, the sword that Shanks possesses, which has done, like, literally one thing ever in the series. Oh, wait, no, two. It clashed with Whitebeard, and it clashed with Akainu. The world government just says, pay your taxes, and then we don't care, pretty much. Based? So that's, why is Oda making them all look like shitty old men? I'm very good at anthropomorphism. Just leave it to me. Here you go. Goody fun. Fuck off, Oda. So in Soba Mask, Usopp and Frankie clamored to give us the naming rights of Black, whatever it is, Black Sanji Legman. I'm very curious, what kind of name would you give if you really let them name it? And if you can tell me what they're gonna name him, it would be great. Okay, here we go. Here's our naming scheme memes. Luffy would call it Black Mask Mane. Man, remember the Kino when they were coming up with the name for the Thousand Sunny? Oh, I loved that. Oh, I love that dearly. Oh, their retarded names they were suggesting. Zoro, idiot. Aho. Why? Oh, right, because it's Sanji's thing. That's right. And he called it, what's it called again? It's called Black something? I can't remember. Black 3? Okay, someone remind me what it's actually called. Nami, we'll call him Cape. Manto, okay? Lightning Skyzer. Sky plus Kaiser. There was Soba Mask. Oh, yeah, that's true. But that's not what he's actually called. It's called, like, Vinsmoke Black Thing. All right, I got to look it up. Stealth Black. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Soba Mask and Stealth Black, right. Robin, Ominous Mask. Of course, written in kanji, because she's a proper geisha lady. Chopper, go get them, Sanji. So the secret name of Sanji would be Sorewake Sanji. Go get them, Sanji. Just revealing the identity attempted to be hidden. Hilarious. Frankie would be Black Rolling Destroyer. Good. Enviable Man in Women's Bathhouse. All right, that's very good. Urayamashi Onna wa something Otoko? Yeah, Otoko, right, man. My favorite superhero. Go get them, Sanji. All right, which one would you choose? Okay, he's asking us, right. Spider Peter Parker. Yes, that's a great name. All right, when Reiju sucked the poison out, when you gave him the old zuck, the Straw Hats put out their tongues and said, "Thank you for the hospitality." The action was so cute, I tried to imitate it, but it would be said to be more hospitality or more what? How can I say thank you for the hospitality? I'm not quite understanding. When, in fact, I just omitted the scene of licking my lips in thank you for hospitality. Okay, there's like a meme, a pun going on here. It's true, there should have been a Power Rangers reference, but they do like fucking, they don't have Power Rangers. I mean, they do, but that's a bigger thing in the West. They like, what's his name? What's the Bug Man? Kabuto Helmet Man? Shit. Kamen Rider. Yeah, that's what they're into. Which is like the same kind of thing, but Kamen Rider is like more famous. Hewlin's sugar. What is he talking about? All right, I don't know what's going on here. Beetleborg. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay. Oda Sensei, do you still read all the postcards and letters yourself? I read all of them, of course. I'll never dispose of them over the course of 22 years. Aw. Because there are way too many of them. I can't store them in my house, so I borrowed a room, and all the letters that I finish reading will be sent to that room. There's so much of them that one day the floor might fall off. Thank you. Those guys, letters contain you guys' feelings of them, so I won't throw them away. Aww. Aww. That's adorable. This makes me feel like a fucking asshole. Because, like, I've gotten some letters in the past, and, like, I haven't, like, super carefully preserved them. They might have gotten, like, lost in, like, a... I would love to send Oda a letter. I unironically should, and just just like a joke question, you know? Fucking, I don't know, international shipping. I don't care. I'll pay fucking $20 to do that. Maybe he'll read it. I'll figure out how to write it in Japanese, whatever question I got. Maybe we could put the brain trust together on it, you know? It's just that, unironically, I don't want to pollute the purity of Oda and the SBS that is, like, for, like, Japanese school kids with us cynical asshole fans. I don't want us any, like, okay, I'm saying this, I don't hate the guy, but just as a funny meme, just imagine this. Imagine our god, our lore god, Artur, writing a letter to Oda, asking a question. Do you really want to open that Pandora's box of the fucking overthinking idiots over here in the West, ruining the experience of the SBS? Like, obviously, Oda doesn't print every question he gets, obviously. He picks and chooses. But, like, I don't even want him to read that shit. That would be deeply humiliating for my non-Japanese, you know, generally Western culture consumers, you know? All right, anyway, let's read the last one. So, Oda, you're a good boy. Keep it up, man. That's really sweet of you. So maybe I should dig up the letters I've gotten over the years. I get some nice messages once in a while. People that get something good out of the videos they've made. That's nice, man. I can imagine Artur writing 4-paragraph question, Oda responding with 2 words. Indeed. And I don't mean to pick on Artur. He's just the one that comes to mind offhand, and he is a big lore overthinky guy, so he can be ridiculed on that basis. You know, as I can for perhaps being overly cynical or overly critical. We've all got our strengths and weaknesses, right? Anyway, the light that Eam's going to extinguish, is it me? It's probably the light of the dawn, or some metaphorical bullshit that means nothing but generally refers to the themes of One Piece, which is totally fine, except when people overthink it and they say, Goda, oh god, Goda, he planned everything. That's the only thing that annoys me. Okay, so it's not this writer. Okay, they're not going to extinguish him, Eam. So please don't worry about it and continue with the life, and I hope everyone can also lead a happy life. That's adorable, Oda. Love to see it. You won't be the first to send if people are willing to buy $200 bathwater. I'm sure they will spend $50 to send their theory. Indeed. And with that, we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Volume 94 in the can. We got through 2, 3, 4, so that was 3 we covered today. I mean, we're catching up slowly and surely. There will be more breaks. Hopefully there will be a chapter next week. We can only pray. And we'll see. And looks like, is 101 there yet? It's probably not. Yeah, what about 100? Shit, this is still missing? Someone please update it. I'm gonna have to post I'm gonna have to, like, use the video where I found it online somewhere. Okay, well, anyway, we don't need to get into all this nonsense just yet. We're ending on 94. All right, let's wrap up. I gotta go do other stuff, lads. It's been fun. I'm glad we do these. These are fun. We'll keep doing these. And this video is gonna go uncensored on the Talking Pirates channel because I'm just reading a wiki. I don't need to censor it. It's not chapters. So this can go up, unedited on the Talking Pirates channel. I'm delighted to say, which it will go. And again, lads, I would love it if you would go. I'll just post it again for anybody who was on the fence before. Don't worry about doing it if you don't care. I mean, you all just watched this, but would sure love it if you clicked on the Talking Pirates YouTube link there and subscribe to the channel. Look, I'm just trying to get to 1,000 subs. Honestly, that is the only threshold I care about whatsoever, because the sooner I get there, the sooner I can make any amount of money off the channel. That's it. I don't care about anything beyond that. That's all there is to it. 101 was there for sure. That's weird. Yeah, was it? Did they remove some stuff? Strange. I know, brothers, let's just have a moment of unity, a moment of sanity. We have to stay strong in these troubled times. We don't know what Oda's going to do exactly. we'll be there. Next time we'll talk about it. We'll get into it. Maybe probably Friday. That's how it's been going, generally speaking. So maybe I'll move these like SBS streams to Friday too. I don't know. I'll let you know. But I'll say what I ended last week's episode on. It's just have faith. Have faith, not based on a blind loyalty to Oda. Based on, look, is it really likely that Oda is going to, at a minimum, massively fuck up the lore? Do not forget, Roger was the chosen one, basically. And then he was like, I'm not going to make it. My son will do it. I pass on. I choose to pass it on to Ace. Ace fucking died. Inherited will is a generalized concept that Oda has been so clear about. Luffy rejects destiny. They don't care about what they're supposed to be doing. This has been crystal clear the whole time. Whatever's about to happen with this Joy Boy bullshit, it could easily just be Luffy awakening. Who knows what's going to happen with it exactly. Hang in there, lads. Stay tough. Stay strong. And you know, just go in with an open mind and be positive as much as is appropriate. You know, don't be too doom and gloom because nothing has been ruined TM officially yet. Right? Fair enough. Sounds good, lads. I will see you next week. Go check out that old chapter when it comes out. Right? I'll be there. Possibly. All right. See you next, lads. Bye-bye.